Bora, bora, de Avowed. Continuar essa paradinha aí. Bom, não lembro o que a gente tinha que fazer. A gente tava seguindo as missões principal, né, agora. Agora a gente tem essa menina aqui no grupo. Beleza. Onde que a gente tem que ir agora? Na deck, né? Pera aí, um minuto. Beleza, estamos de volta.
Don't mind at all. It's good to have you. Tell us a bit about yourself, Giada.
Let's see. A few things about me. I enjoy long conversations, and my favorite season is autumn. Apparently, I also snore, which annoys some people.
So do I. Glad it won't just be me now. We should pitch our tents on either side of Marius. The drone really helps him sleep.
Right, that's me. And the first rule of camp is never listen to Kai. He's a blessed Nimdude of the highest order.
If anyone needs their soul tinkered on, don't hesitate to ask. I'm rather good with souls.
I'll take your word for it.
Beleza, a gente tem duas pessoas pra conversar. Vamos dar prioridade aqui pro Marius, atrás do Armários.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject?
Por enquanto é só.
If I must.
I wish... Thank you again for letting me join you. An Animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown.
Tamo junto, pô.
Still, being an Animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
Pode ficar pelo tempo que quiser.
Because I have a lot of research to do. And this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous? A
Provavelmente.
little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so anyway.
Ok.
What are you
Perguntar
so
sobre ela.
curious about? A simple question with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
Ok.
Indeed.
Tá bom.
Don't get me wrong. This invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way. What's on your mind? Ah, you want a story? Very well. Settle in. It all started about 50 years ago in the great city of Spirento. A young nobleman by the name of Maxim Vidaro sought to inherit a distinguished government position. We'll get to that. A distant cousin cheated Maxim out of the title. He was devastated. His political future uncertain. No one lifted a finger to help. Not the banks, not the merchants, or the politicians. So, Maxim did what Valians do best. Not exactly, but close. Maxim plotted his revenge. They say he prayed to Scan, the effigy, god of rebellion and defiance, to ask for a blessing. And Scan answered. Take their best and brightest, their heirs, their scholars, their futures, to the far side of the world, never to return. And Maxim did just that. He gathered a following and left the Valian republics, giving thanks to his dark god. Spirento was full of animancers, many of them in debt, and Maxim was a wealthy patron. They needed each other. So the animancers followed Maxim all the way out here, including my parents, Quilici, and others around town. At the time, this place was an animancer's dream. No oversight, limited government, and soil rich with essence. 40 years later, Maxim vanished. They say the effigy came to collect his soul. Of course, you and I know better. He died peacefully, content that what he made would outlast him. His son has been in charge ever since, for better or worse. Thanks for listening.
Vou julgar, né?
We should do this again.
I love a good ghost story. Just not the dreams I have afterwards.
Hadn't heard all that before. Probably a lesson or two in there.
One of these days you'll have to tell me an Adiran ghost story. You learn a lot about people by what scares them.
E as
Let me
fofocas?
think. Quilici has a girlfriend, as cute as a button, and as smart as an archmage. That isn't a secret. I'm just happy for him.
Mais alguma
Have you
coisa?
heard of the incident at Beldereno Pass? 20 settlers lost their lives in a winter storm. Ever since, people have heard ghostly cries from a nearby cave. Fascinating, isn't it? Tragic, of course, but fascinating.
Mais alguma coisa?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I haven't heard anything new of late. Being an outcast means being out of the loop.
E sobre
What do you
você?
want to know?
Já tentou
Now
usar?
that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives. Every animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much. That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Casto led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy, and apparently he had interests here. He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous. Any time. Whether or not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Não vou falar sobre os pais dela, né?
Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions. Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself.
Jeep Kai. Agradeço.
Anytime. Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows? He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him. Good question. Mental and emotional pressure, specifically. Marius could hunt the great western stag if he set his mind to it, but his own feelings elude him. When he wants to find himself, give him room to do so, but don't push him. Just be there to catch him. We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out.
Yeah.
In Paradise, you killed your killer. Some would call that justice. Others would call it vengeance. But who am I to judge? In your shoes, I might have done the same. Fior Messiverno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp. You too.
É isso, ainda tem mais coisa pra falar com você?
I can't believe it. Ranger Dorsal, a traitor to Fior
Ela
Messiverno.
traiu, mano.
Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained.
Mais ou menos.
Usually, my people send traitors into exile. Let nature sort them out. Exile in the living lands is not the worst fate a criminal can suffer, but it's close, and always deserved. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope.
Ok.
That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else. Not before I've done some reading.
Caramba! Não sou de falar não, minha filha.
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground. What a pain. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsli stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days she's going to change the world. Shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again. Thanks for talking.
Beleza, acabou, né? Suas conversinhas, seu papinho.
People don't think steam thistle has any medicinal properties.
Oh?
But if you grind it up and add some clean water, it's decent at protecting your skin from the sun.
That will be a great help on our travels. I detest the sun.
It also doesn't taste half bad on bread.
Melhorar isso, dá pra melhorar aquilo. E aí, será que eu melhoro a varinha? Poxa, eu já tenho uma Adra corrompida, né? Entendi, eu tenho 4 Adras despertas. Entendi.
If you don't mind picking out all the little pricklers.
I think I'll stick to butter. But at least we have options.
Com o Kai com a Viata. Ah tá, é aqui. De Caigiata, Caigiata.
They not glow in the light. Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death. The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe, they flower, they will never fade. Apple into seed. We think not. They have blossomed now. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change? Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells. More than alive. No suffering. No end.
Ixi, tá viajando essa porra, né?
Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
Tá viajando, tá viajando. Aí estão viajando. Opa, ponto de habilidade não gasto de companheiros. É a Guiata, né? Vamos ver o que ela tem de... Guiata invoca uma onda revigorante de energia que cura 25% da vida máxima dos aliados. Por cento inimigos dentro do alcance de purificação. Termina os aliados. Chance de vida temporária restante. Não pode ser atingido. Deixa eu ver. Guiata aumenta a velocidade de movimento e a velocidade de ataque. Condição 10 segundos. E nós estamos chegando a 50%. Nossa, esse daqui é da hora, hein? Esse daqui é da hora. Tem mais 3 pra gastar. Esse daqui de 50% é bom. Hum. Eu acho que se revitalizar aqui, né? Pra poder reviver quando tiver. Acho que eu vou pegar a barreira. Acho que vai ser isso. Eu tenho ponto pra distribuir aqui, né? De maguinho. Aqui eu preciso de nível 15 de jogador. Uhum. Não sei o que eu pego. Mas a quantidade de míssil. Daqui é com varinha, né? Eu já tô com do nível 15 aqui. E agora, hein? Pô, boa pergunta, hein? Até que isso aqui não mostra, né? Jardim de gelo. Porra, boa pergunta aqui, né? Mas esse daqui aumenta só 5, esse daqui aumenta só um míssil, tá ligado? Tipo. Esse daqui seria legal, mas é só pro nível 15, daí nível 15 eu pego outro. Eu vou dar uma segurada. No personagem eu tenho mais um pra distribuir. Não sei. Ele vai ter percepção ou força? Os atributos terminam no nível 15. Porra, e aí? 15 de intelecto. O 14 aqui, né? Vou meter mais um de força aqui. Aqui eu não sei ainda como que gastar. Hum. Isso daqui é legal, hein? Vou pegar isso daqui. Destruir coisas. Sou um destruidor, porra.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar. Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? You're thinking like an animancer, and that's a good place to start. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the dream scourge to show its ugly face. This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. That we're on the right track.
Okay.
Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. It was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it.
No problems.
My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction.
Ok.
I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
Beleza, beleza.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions. After you.
But we gotta see what's down there now.
Vamos ver lá.
Did you open that door?
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
Pegar baúzinho, né? Pegar baúzinho. Beleza, descemos. E aí, colocar a fita aqui embaixo.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time
Eu já achei
anyone
quebrando
walked these
tudo.
passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Tem uma coisa aqui, né? É um comando que ordena que ataque. Tá bom.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
Mas podem entrar nessa água aqui de boa. Doido. Talvez não seja pra eu ir agora aqui, né?
Not bad for a scholar.
Tá bom, entra por lá, né? Tô apertando o E ao invés de... Eu vou quebrar tudo aqui também. A vida é louca. Nada aqui.
A little power goes a long way.
Ai, caralho. Isso daqui é ácido, hein? Dali é ácido.
Watch your head.
Um bar de esqueleto, sacerdote esqueleto.
Got eyes on something?
Daqui aqui eu não vou poder usar o... Deixa eu ver, será que dá pra descer na miúda aqui? Ou ele vai estar olhando? Vamos pegar o bar de esqueleto pelas costas, né? Ai, não deu pra pegar ele pelas costas, que porra é essa? Não, pariu. Esse que eu tenho que pegar primeiro, né, filho? Ai, fui incapacitado, fui incapacitado. Cadê o bardo? Vou pegar o bardo, pô.
I was just getting warmed up.
Suave. Apertando o botão errado. Então, pera aí, eu quero A.
Just a little spark. Power goes a long way.
Legal, pegamos o que tinha que pegar aqui, né? Quebramos o que tinha que quebrar. Vamos nessa, vamos nessa.
I'd not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Entendi. Não, não. Não. Vou matar meus companheiros. Minha varinha tem acúmulo, né, de raio. Cadê aquela granada? Deixa eu confirmar que a gente ligou isso daqui, né? Isso daqui é referente ao quê? Parece ter ligado, né?
What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never
Sono
seen
do
anything like
gigante.
it before. I don't believe it's a statue.
Never a dull moment with you in charge.
Unseat!
Confirmando, os daqui eles são imunes, né? Bom. Dá meus 10% de vida aí. Eu achei que tinha me jogado pra cima, pô. Ixi, tem uma par de coisa aqui. Agora vai te pegar, bonitão. Moscou, né?
That's done? Who's hungry?
Pãozinha de vida, né? Mais inimigo pra baixo, né? Aparentemente. Tem coisa pra quebrar por aqui. Gostaria muito de quebrar algumas coisinhas. Nada pra quebrar aqui. Tem um vazio? Aparentemente não, né? Ouviu brilhar é nóis, porra. Ouviu brilhar é nóis. Ouvir brilhar é muito forte, né? quanto que recupera, irmão. Nossa, mas estourou com esse negócio aí, é bom, hein? Quebrar coisa, ó. Olha a recuperação de vida que nós temos aqui. Isso aqui é forte demais, velho. O nosso estilo de jogo. Tô pensando em refazer a build, hein, mano. Mas pegar só uma ou outra habilidade ali de maguinho, tá ligado? Tipo, essa segunda, essa terceira ali de... Talvez, vamos pensar. Claro que nós já temos mais coisa liberada, né?
They're having fun. Ready to make an entrance?
How did they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance. I'll say it. Impressed. We've got company.
Cília? Que é Cília? Eita porra! O xamã já foi. Vamos pegar aquele Shaolin xamã ali. Olha esse xamãzinho aí. Fala, maluco.
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
Tem uma madra desperta aqui.
Hear us through the Adra.
Pera aí, deixa eu pegar as plantinhas aqui, né? Pá. E pum. Vai ter uns lugares aqui pra ligar também, né? Que nós temos que achar.
Find us.
Daí, primeiro deixa eu ligar ali.
Charge it up.
Aqui no primeiro. Cadê? Tem que ter mais aí. Vou procurar o resto. Segundo ali.
Power goes a long way.
Falta um terceiro, hein? Falta um terceiro. Se eu fosse o terceiro, onde eu estaria? Até ia ser loucura, né? E dois, falta um.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Adra, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your gut. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before.
É, mas eu não queria entrar agora em contato. Eu queria primeiro abrir a porta, pô. Eu queria primeiro abrir a porta, pô.
You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts, we welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
Peraí, só um minuto. Cortamos. Então, se foram agora, só restam as lembranças.
Alone we have been, and alone you leave us still. Your cruelty wounds us. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabado. Spinning frost, the morning sun. It has been centuries since anyone but us invoked our name. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. The rot. We feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
Ok.
Your words are comfort
Vou
indeed.
perguntar.
Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
Claro.
A mere drop in a lake, a drop of our blood, our sap, given to nourish you. We would never harm you, seed of our soul. We could not, even if we wished such cruelty. Your will remains yours. Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. free us.
Ibaro Sanakis. Espinho de Sapadal, habilidade de deidade ativar. Dispara um espinho de energia que passa por vários inimigos, causando dano durante o impacto, enraizando-os. Gente, da hora, hein? Muito bueno. Vou acordar, todo mundo desesperado. Cara, que porra é essa, porra?
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought. It's a good thing we got results, because I have no desire to put you through that again. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands, somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it? Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? Excuse me? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
Você lembra
A
dele?
trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
O que você acha
I
que
got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Nada mal.
Wait. We smell the musk of war. We hear the clash of steel. We were sure they came. Was it the past?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? I don't like the sound of that. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Pô, eu precisava achar o outro bagulho aqui, né? Abrir ali. Opa, ali.
Just a little spark. A little power goes a long way.
As coisas aqui. Entrada desperta. Aparentemente é isso. Simbora, meu povo. Simbora.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time.
Vamos viajar para Passo Esmeralda.
Oh my god. No!
Andra's depths. This was no accident.
Uma fumacinha ali.
What happened? Who did this? The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste. I just hope Quilichi is all right.
Something's burning. Doesn't look like the city, but let's make sure no one's hurt.
I can't believe this. All things considered, Miss Iverno looks undamaged. Surprising when you consider the state of our defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I will be happy to oblige them. Someone made a dangerous enemy today.
We'll fight them with you, Gia.
They break, they bind us.
Aparentemente a cidade não foi queimada, então.
I hope everyone is all right. My people settled these lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years, and our oppressors caught up to us. I hate living in interesting times.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Again and again they strike.
Vários soldados mortos aqui, né? Já tô lotado, hein? Opa, decente não. Mas como? Apaguei gente morta no caminho.
Hey kid, let's set out. We've tarried long enough. envoy.
There's the city. Thank goodness. It's good to see home again. If only.
Envoy, over here. I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any better.
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Shut up already. Since the two of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him. What we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. We're pretty sure they wanted to set us to the torch.
And you taught them the error of their ways. Well done.
Just doing my job, same as you. What I don't understand is why they came unprepared. Few soldiers, and even fewer supplies. If the Steel Garrote wanted to start a fire, they sure didn't pack a lot of firepower.
That was you?
Well, that's one question down. I'm sure the governor will want to thank you himself. As for our friend here...
It doesn't matter what you do to me. The living lands will be brought to heel.
Now listen, I am a patient man. But if you don't give us some answers, the envoy here is going to rip you in half. Nice touch. I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the mess, so you can help me by telling us what we want to know.
Your threats are wasted, cur. I have nothing to hide. Inquisitor Ludwig gave the order to march on Fior Mesiverno. Of course not. Hilgard lacks the spine to make the hard calls. Emerald Stair's on the precipice of disaster. Crops have failed, the townsfolk are defiant, and it's only gotten worse.
I fail to see how attacking my city helps the situation.
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. We can unite as one people, or let the wilderness take us. What choice do we have? Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn, and the people start again.
That is, without a doubt, the worst justification for a war crime that I have ever heard.
Speaking from experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
Ludwig tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession. What do you want to do with him? As an adherent, I trust you know how to handle it by the book.
Violence is the language of the Steel Garrote. Nothing less will get through to them.
I say throw back the little ones if they're not in a position to do more harm. Besides, he's probably more scared of what'll happen if you don't kill him.
Your call, envoy.
Eu vou mandar executar,
I'll
porque
see
senão
to
ele
it
conta.
myself. One clean cut. Then again, I am known to be a little clumsy with an axe.
I say we give his body to Elia. Make him a revenant. Or worse.
Maybe that's taking it a bit too far. Thanks, envoy. If I know the Burn Queen, she won't mind if we enjoy our vengeance a little.
If the Steel Garrote want justice, this is what it looks like.
Let's make sure we're long gone by then.
Bom, aparentemente é isso. Vamos falar com o governador Vidarro. Eu não queria soltar ele pra ele não caguetar, né? Não era bom soltar ele pra ele caguetar, né? Eu contei aqui pra ele. E fui eu, né?
Envoy, I owe you my gratitude, and perhaps an apology. They tell me you're the reason our city is standing.
Uhum.
You took care of the steel garrote before they could cause any serious damage. I can't imagine what it cost you to stand up to the likes of the steel garrote, but we won't forget it.
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
The Inquisitor is not one to be trifled with. I hope you are not punished for your generosity. As for us, we're still standing, but our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time, not salvation. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch, and I wasn't strong enough to bear it. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quiligi, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
Esses dentes amarelos, rapaz.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradis. Exactly. As long as we are Animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under a Diran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do?
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Really, you should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku Kubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Though the city was saved, my research wasn't, which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. You'll need both to survive the Living Lands, but at least you won't be lacking in good judgment.
Don't speak too soon.
I can promise you a good brain, but it doesn't always come with good judgment. For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers. I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, Envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend.
É isso aí, ela vai pra...
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
Ela vai pra próxima. Ok, agora a gente tem como usar isso daqui. Quando eu tô pensando aqui, calma aí. E se a gente redefinir? A gente vai de lutador aqui. Aqui, ó, a gente pega essa primeira aqui. Aqui o lutador ele faz o quê? Um inimigo causando dano explosivo para bloqueios. Patrulheiro. Mais inimigos no lugar por 8 segundos. Se eu começar de mago. Eu pego isso daqui. Eu pau. Eu pego plau. Eu pego aqui, ó. Plau. Daqui é bom, hein, também. Daqui também é da hora, hein? Olha só, imagina só. Então eu tenho quantos pontos aqui para distribuir? Ó, eu tenho 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 pontos para distribuir, basicamente, né? Eu poderia distribuir assim, ó. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Porra, de se pensar, hein? Pensar. Libera aqui logo o ursão. É de se pensar. Enfim. Chega por hoje, né? É nóis.